Now we're gonna talk about the lasso tool. The lasso tool is a tool that makes us select freeform selections. So let's get an image, let's say this image here, any image, and use the lasso tool for our selections. So let's say that I want to select some of the rocks here and place them on another image, or actually duplicate rocks and place them there. It doesn't matter. If I zoom over, I'm going to use my lasso tool to create a selection around this rock. Something like this. Alright, now here I also need the reflection on the water. So I'm going to press shift to add to my selection. I'm already in add to selection. So I'll go to new selection and press shift so that I would add this part also to my selection. Now notice that this is not a very sharp or exact selection. It works for this example because it shouldn't be really that sharp because the rock has water and there's water all around the image. So if I blend this water with the other water in another place of the image, it will work. So how do I duplicate this now into another place in the same image? Many ways. The first way is if I wanted to keep, if I wanted to do it the faster way, I would press Alt and just move this like this. So Alt and move will actually create a copy of what you have as a selection, but the difference is that it does not, in this case, create a new layer because I have a selection. So whenever you press Alt and move something, if it is a selection, it creates a copy on the same layer. That's a rule. I'll repeat the rule. If you have a selection, you press Alt and move, you create a copy but still on the same layer because you have a selection. If you press Alt and move a layer, it will duplicate the layer. So it will not stay on the same layer, it will create a new layer. So let's see now how we can actually use this. So now we have this, I placed it there. I want to blend it with the rest, but preferably put it on its own layer because I don't want to mess up the original plate. So even though this is on the same layer, I'll put it on a new layer. How can I do this? I can cut it from this layer and paste it on a new layer. So I can go to edit and cut, so now it goes away, but then edit and paste, so it comes back here. But now the good thing is that it's on a new layer, so I can call it, for example, rock. Now I want to blend it with the rest, so I'm going to use my eraser tool actually this time. There's the eraser tool, and lower down the radius and zoom over. Alright, I'm going to actually paint out the parts outside the reflection of the rock in the water. So something like this. Now here I have the opacity set to 50%. If I set it to 100, it will give me, it will erase all the points that I click on. So it will not keep them semi-transparent like it did here. Alright, so let's zoom out now, and there you go. I have a perfect fit now. It doesn't look like I actually took it out and made a copy. Right? Of course, if I put it here, I will see a difference. But I put it there because this is close to what I have originally, and therefore it blends well with the environment. So if I go like this, I would never know that this is actually a copy. You understand what I did? So I will do it now another way. So I'll remove this. I will not go cut and paste. I will do it with copy and paste now. So let's make the selection again with the lasso tool. Let's select something else. Yeah, let's select this guy here, the log. So zoom over and just go like that. Again with my lasso tool. This time, I'm not going to press Alt and move. I'm going to press Control C to copy this and Control V. And when I do this, it will come automatically on a new layer. So there it is on a new layer. So the second rule is that whenever you have a selection, you press Control C and then Control V, the new selection will come automatically, or the selected pixels will come automatically on a new layer. So this will make your work again go much faster. So I'll place it somewhere, and now I need to remove the imperfections. So again, I'll use my eraser tool. Maybe I'll expand the radius a little bit so that I don't have yeah, here I went a bit overboard, so I'll reduce the radius. I have to be very precise to get exactly what I need. Alright, so here it doesn't matter, but at the top side I need to remove out these shadows so that it works. So I have to zoom in. Whenever I zoom in, I have to be very careful with the radius, so I have to reduce the radius. Again, here I will reduce it even more because I don't want to remove any pixels from the original. So just the ones that I don't need. I can go like this to hide the original so that I know what to remove and what to keep. When the colors are similar, I don't have to remove everything. So I'll just go like this. Alright, so let's see now how this looks like. It looks very good actually. What I don't like about it is that brightening here at the top. Yeah. Awashi Sandra, you should not do it at the same time. You should not do it at the same time. You'll do it when I ask you to do it. And then I will come and help you when I finish. Alright, so here, the bright areas, I'm removing them so that I have a perfect blend. And maybe here also. Now, with experience, you will get a sharp eye to know which pixels to remove and which pixels to keep. So, the more you work with Photoshop, the better eye you will have. Alright, so there it is now. This is the 100 magnification, and I have a perfect fit also here. So this was using the lasso tool to create extra elements in an image. For example, I will also create this mountain and place it somewhere in the back, maybe to hide a part here. But that would be the same thing that I would be doing, and I'll leave that for you to do it.